1 hour you wait, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we go and come down now. Okay. Piduranga closing time, no closing time, huh?
Piduranga is closed at 5 o'clock.
Piduranga.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Sigiriya closing time?
It's same.
Same. Huh?
Yeah.
Morning opening time?
Opening 5:30, 6
5:30.
like that.
Okay. You're staying here, morning we will hire you
Yeah, to Sigiriya.
to next one. One will go to another tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Lemon is that. Lemon is.
Sadi. Okay. So that's how it looks from the foot of the hill. So tomorrow we will go to Sigiriya Rock in the early morning. But then today, Piduranga Rock, from here we can get a good view of the Sigiriya Rock. That's what we heard. So I'm going to check it out if that's the case. So it looks like we have to remove the shoes until we go there. There's a temple there, and then we can wear the shoes again. The ticket is like 1,000 Sri Lankan rupees per adult. So I think it's a normal rate, which usually I see in Sri Lanka. The ticket is something around 1,000 rupees, like what I saw in Kandy. It's somewhat like 1,500 rupees to enter the Tooth Temple. So there's a similarity there. And mind you, there are a lot of monkeys. You don't want to keep your valuables and running around behind the monkeys, isn't it? And the shoes. Okay, I think this is the place where we have to go up the rustic route, and it looks more natural than I expected. I thought of having stairs like atmosphere, which it has, but then the stairs are just rocks in themselves, not the bricks which we usually normally expect. The bricks where it's well laid, nicely put. You can see that they are just the rocks, giving you the more natural experience. And then it's always good to bring something for the monkeys here, if you don't want to lose your valuables, for a nice good bite, isn't it? We have reached a nice spot. So a cave temple, isn't it? Okay. So by the kind of sweat they get, it should be at least 500 steps, isn't it? Nothing less than that should make one sweat like that if someone's suffering. Okay, I think this should be the shorter route for someone more acrobatic. Okay, cool. Jump, jump, jump. Water running all over the place. And mind you can find a lot of snakes in these kind of places. You don't want to be bit by snakes, isn't it? When you don't have medicines and you're running short of medicines, you don't want to get bit by snake in these type of caves. And it's written as boom, which means run. Okay, I think it's just 50 steps and I'm already sweating, which means the rocks are steepy indeed. Cool. Hi, hi, hello. Hi.
아빠보다 더 예뻐. 둘 다 예뻐.
Okay, it goes all the way up from here, and you can see these two monkeys. Nice, friendly. At least as of now. Could change in a minute when the sun goes down, and they could become wild, asking for bananas from the lovely tourists. You just see these steps, wet, and they are irregular, but they are steps indeed. They are not rocks. You just want to climb on. You can just walk, so it looks like a step, but then it's not. I don't think it's natural. They put it here using the rocks they found it here. I think that's my assessment of this place, at least the stairs. I don't know what really is the case. Oh, tired already, but craving for a lot more, and there is a lot more. You see this place now, there's no steps anymore. It's full of rocks, wet and green, on the mountain. Okay, and more importantly, the rain is coming. The storm is coming, but there is still a moment to go up and see how the Sigiriya rock looks from this one, isn't it? Okay, take a view of this magnificent place, which you don't want to miss in Sri Lanka. Cool. So one of the tourists who came here said that it is 800 meters more and spoiled the element of surprise. But then it's more interesting that the rain is going to come with my passport inside my bag. Nothing to save. Makes it more interesting, isn't it? Hiding behind a cave like a snake is something everyone wants to experience. Cool. More tourists. Beautiful place. And then one just remembers during this kind of hiking is that if you don't have, you will die. But then if you don't have water, you will kill yourself. You have the choice between dying and killing yourself, and I would rather to wait for my wife. A third option always exists, isn't it? Some diffused structures, don't know what they are, but then they have been built to perhaps some kind of housing for the gods, and then they removed it. Either ways, when you see something like this below your head, it means that you are going to reach the top. You can ask how that is. I don't know, just I asked someone that it's nearby. So the logic works anyways. We are near, close, infinitely close than we could ever hope, isn't it? Just the magnificence of this place. Ooh. Okay, cool. And you can see the sleeping Buddha statue. And there is a hot air balloon ride for 64,000 Sri Lankan rupees, which I don't want to go because of its price. But I realize why it is so much costly. It's not for the balloon itself, but then for flying over this beautiful place, you have to pay so much rupees. Hi, you're from?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Where from Sri Lanka?
Sigiriya.
Sigiriya. Okay, it's nearby, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is Sigiriya rock? We can see it from here. Sigiriya rock.
Yeah.
Where to see it from? That side?
Other side.
That's it. So go up and see that side.
Yeah.
Okay, take it. Thanks. Okay. The kid is seeing what this guy is having a gun, showing a gun at us. But then These days cameras look more funny than it is, isn't it? And she started crying. Okay. See these beautiful places. Beautiful caves. Okay. The view, I don't think you can justify using a camera. You can come and sit here for a while to see how it looks. Because I don't think it's just enough to see a place to experience it, isn't it? You can't just see a place and say, okay, I've experienced it. It's not very immersive, isn't it? Okay, there's a cave with a lot of trees and bushes, giving you all the experience that you need for a day. And then as I see, people say there is a rope which you can use to climb on the top of it, and we'll see how tough it is. See, they have tied a rope. It's not high though, but then they say there is one more. Okay. It's only one-way traffic. I just forgot to turn the camera, just in case if you want to experience. But mind you, it's not just about the rocks. The snakes, they are there everywhere. You got to be careful. Unless you see early, you're going to get bit. Okay. Slippery. Hi. For everyone.
Hi.
For everyone.
It's a bit more harder when you get up there.
Yeah, I saw that from the people's faces.
True.
Yeah, and then it becomes even more tricky when it's going to rain. Ah. Oh, my God. See how tough it is. Okay, see this place. It's something you want to experience, isn't it? Beautiful. But the charge in my camera is not beautiful. It's just 20%. So I'll just go up and show you the rock. That's what I came here for, isn't it? All the way up.
What is this?
Superb view, and you can see the rain. I don't know. Just a nice view.
Yeah. We noticed. You were driving fast, he is walking fast.
Okay. That's the Sigiriya rock.
No, makes sense.
We will climb that tomorrow.
Nice weather.
I think what makes it beautiful is just
Now we are not in a rush anymore, right? Now.
how it stands
Only.
alone in the middle. It looks like a stadium, isn't it? Stadium of mountains. And then we'll be fooled if there is nothing more upstairs. As I remember earlier, there used to be a rope sort of thing from here to there, but then we took the other route to go the other side, and that's the Sigiriya rock. But then I'll just go upstairs to see something more beautiful for me to see. And you always want to go to the top of the hill, isn't it? You don't want to stop in between. Nice, cool. And indeed, it's literally cool. Climbing all the way up. If your hair is intact, that means you have not climbed enough. And it looks like we have climbed enough of this mountain. Okay, photo shoot. Wow, it's raining all over the place except for this hill, so I don't know if we should consider it less lucky. See, it's raining there. Okay, Sigiriya rock. Okay, cool. Super. I really can't resist to show you this last piece of beauty from the Sigiriya rock. Okay, I think we have to come here to enjoy this. So signing off. Stay tuned, subscribe using the subscribe button below my video. Thanks. I'll be enjoying this view before the rain comes down.